Hello everyone, this is Victor Dantas here from the Zero to Hero Academy. Over the years we have helped multiple professionals either get into the Power Platform market or some of the seasoned professionals within the industry up their game within the low-code technologies. And we are here to announce that we have a special program coming up between March 19th and May 30th. This is the Power Pages and AI Zero to Hero Mentorship Program. Join us, click on the link, access the lessons. You know how we do it. Live lessons on Teams, and then the recorder goes up to YouTube and you can follow if you are in different time zones, but we prefer it to join it live. Connect, ask questions. So go ahead, invite your colleagues, your dad, your mom, your grandpa. Let's everybody join the fun. All right, we'll see you there. Take care. Hello, my friends. Victor Dantas here. Today is June 4th, 2024. We are pretty much ending this run, this mentorship, Power Pages and AI. It's been my joy and honor to host you in this journey and to learn with you as well. 12 full weeks where we talked about basic knowledge within Power Pages and then coupling the basic knowledge of creating a website, creating pages, adding content with AI. We had support from major speakers, people that I love and respect a lot in the community, starting with my friend Franco Musso, who kind of taught us secrets of Bootstrap 5.2 and also Copilot. Then Nick Dolman taught us a little bit about Power Automate within Power Pages, using the connectors there to invoke Power Automate flows from within Power Pages. Then our friend from Germany and a recent Microsoft MVP, Tino Rab, helped us understand a bit more of the pro dev aspects when it comes to Power Pages and AI, and his two lessons were amazing. He also highlighted the new features of Power Pages: integration with DocuSign, integration with Stripe payment, so on and so forth. So it was an awesome set of lessons. Then we moved on with the lessons from Oliver Rodriguez, where he showcased a lot of stuff on multi-step forms as well as JavaScript within Power Pages using Copilot. So that was amazing as well. I wasn't a fan of multi-step form up until his lesson. I use a lot of the basic forms, and I was a little bit of a hardcore composer, if you will, in merging different basic forms together to resemble what a multi-step form would do, because I had some limited knowledge of multi-step forms. So Oliver Rodriguez kind of show a whole new dimension of usage of multi-step forms, which it was great. And just so you know, as we are talking about multi-step form, if you check out the new Copilot experience for forms, you see that the multi-step form experience actually scrapes through the existing data model within Dataverse and provides you a way to leverage existing tables when you build a multi-step form using the Copilot experience in Design Studio. I know it's a mouthful, but in short, what I'm saying is if you use Copilot to create a form through Design Studio today, in starting this week after the new features have been released, Copilot is able to infer to the existing data structure. So it's not going to create a new data table for you. It's going to ask you if you want to use an existing data table. And it works great. I did a demo the other day on this particular feature, creating a site for a pet store owner that also handled pet adoption. And the form was awesome. I was surprised. I don't think anybody outside of the domain of that particular industry would create a form that's well thought of and with the amount of attributes that it created. So that one is a great feature. I hope this feature also comes to basic forms as well as lists. Why not have Copilot create lists for us? All right. So kudos to Oliver to opening up a new realm of possibilities for us. And then my friend Ulrich Arkabach, she presented to us also this facet of Power Pages when it comes to styling. Ulrich, in my opinion, is an authority in this particular subject amongst many others, but she's great. And a lot of the material that I consume today for styling and extending, for example, extending what a login page can look like, I use her material 100%. And then our dear friend Cheryl Netley presented on multi-language sites. You see folks from the community uh, have created a mini book or mini guidelines based on this content because it's not exposed very well in the public, in the material, even from Learn. Um, Site for Microsoft. So Cheryl did a great job presenting that subject for us. So thank you so much, Cheryl, not only for this particular two lessons, but also for everything that you have done to ensure that Zero to Hero kept on going when I was away. So thank you so much, Cheryl. And then we have the next two lessons were lectured by Nicholas Hayduke. Nicholas has a lot of content published in a format that I find incredible. A lot of Power Pages content that is where he records a minute or two on a particular subject, and you can watch it, listen to it, and you're gonna get a lot of education in that bite-sized format. So thank you so much, Nicholas. I believe it was the first time Nicholas presented at Zero to Hero, and we are so appreciative of his contributions to the program. So thank you. And then moving on, lessons 17 and 18 was done by Arpit Shivastava. I was delighted to meet Arpit last week in London for the first time. I know Arpit for a few years now, probably 5 years, I believe, but it was the first time we met in person and we delivered a workshop on Power Pages development. So thank you so much. Again, the content here on Azure B2C with Power Pages, you will not find elsewhere. You will not find in the Microsoft official Learn documentation. It is that good. So watch those two lessons. You're going to get a lot for it, including Power Automate flows that works in conjunction with user stories such as uh, Azure B2C is my authentication provider, but I don't want to have it open for anybody to register. I want to lock it down a little bit. I want to invite people into my site, but I do not want to cheat. I do not want to use the invitation system from Power Pages. RPit covers it all. So I promise you, you will not find anything like it on the web. Okay, so connect, watch it, and see it for yourself. Then um, my friend Alexander Lashin did a session on Power Pages Copilot with GitHub Copilot, which I found amazing. I actually used a lot of the content and the ideas that were presented in the sessions that I presented in Europe last week. So this is good. If you want to get started with Copilot more with the pro dev aspect of it, I'd say watch this lesson. You will love it. Okay. And then finally, the last lesson that we had was from Microsoft PowerCat team member Nikita Polyakov. He talked a lot about what happens in the internals or with the internals when you are developing Power Pages, be it through the Design Studio or Visual Studio Code. You know, when you click refresh, when you click preview, or rather sync, what happens in the backend? And then he talked a little bit about performance tuning within Power Pages. Again, hour and a half from a GOAT, from a greatest of all time when it comes to Power Pages development. Nikita is great. We loved having him with the program. So that was it in a nutshell. 12 weeks, lots of content. We're looking at 12 times an hour, so 12 hours, give and take. Of content that I believe will really help you in your learning journey for Power Pages. So overall, we had about 500 registered mentees with the program. We had a number of people that connected online, um, and we have about 2,500 views in YouTube and counting. Of course, Nikita's lesson was posted last week, so there is about 100 views there, and it's gonna grow over time. But I'm so grateful that you took the time to join us, that you took the time to learn with me. I'm probably the one learning the most with the sessions. I do a lot of Power Pages development and have been doing it for a while, but there are ways that these folks, the heroes, the real heroes of the program, the presenters, they do things that really enlighten me. It opens realms of possibilities when it comes to developing assets within Power Pages. So I am very grateful for your participation. I am thankful for all the presenters who have dedicated their time and knowledge in this run. This is, in my humble opinion, probably the best set of lessons because it covers the maker perspective and also pro dev perspective. And now we have mixed AI copilots with all of it. Um, it's available for you. Consume it. It's gonna be here available on demand. Please, please, please comment, like, give us feedback on how we can get better. Share it with your friends. This content is yours to use. I am only someone that has been fortunate enough to connect with this many bright people, including yourself. And I'm fortunate enough to be a host here, but I don't take it for granted. I'm super grateful for everyone who has been involved. So thank you so much. This is it for the Power Pages and AI mentorship. And I wanted to extend an invitation. In the fall, we are going to host another mentorship. This one's going to be all things Copilot. I'm calling it the Pro Pilot Mentorship. Okay. And again, you are invited to this one. Right now, I don't have specific on dates. The format will be similar. We are going to host lessons online on Teams where you can join and participate. You can ask questions. You can show your own examples of how you're using the particular technology. But we're going to go end to end copilots. There is about 100 copilots, between 85 to 100 copilots available in the Microsoft tools today, and we want to cover them all the way from uh, productivity apps, that is Microsoft Office, so Copilot in Office, Word, Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, you name it. We want to cover those products as well. And then we're going to use some of the assets that are produced through those products into Power Platform development. How can I create a table in Dataverse using Copilot? How can I create an app, a Canvas app using Copilot? How can I create a website in Power Pages using Copilot? Or how can I create a Copilot using Copilot through Copilot Studio? How can I extend it using generative AI with assets that I own, files and websites? How can I extend it using Azure, OpenAI, so on and so forth? So we're going to go through those things. We're going to talk about Copilot agents, which is the new wave of enhancements when it comes to AI usage. We want to cover it all. Don't have dates yet. I do have some speakers who have committed to it, amongst them myself, Daniel Christian, April Damna, potentially Scott Duro, some of the big names there in the industry, and some others that we're gonna bring to the mix as well. So we want to do this for you. Again, there are no costs associated with the program. It's free of charge. The only thing we ask you is to participate, to give you 100% committing to join the lessons live, bring examples, giving us feedback, so on and so forth. So, if you want to subscribe to our newsletter and get to learn more when information becomes available, we ask you to sign up. The address for the website is from zero to heroes.com slash pro pilots, and you will contact you when more information becomes available. Okay, so that is it for the mentorship. um, I hope to see you either in the mentorship in the fall. I expect to start between September and October, and we're gonna go all the way towards the end of the year. I will also be presenting in a number of in-person events in September as well. I'll be doing the Power Platform Community Conference, that is it's formerly MPPC, Microsoft Power Platform Conference, that is going to take place in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, September 18th onwards. So I'm doing a workshop with Nick Doman, Franco Musso, and then a session in that conference as well. Moving forward there, I am hosting, or I'm presenting rather, at the Nordic Summit in Oslo this coming September as well. So I'm excited to be there. It's going to be my first time. And then we'll see what other places we'll present. But thank you so much for joining us in this run. I hope to see you in other mentorships. For the folks who have registered for the Power Pages and AI mentorship, my dear friend Camel Alkipo is putting together an ebook based on the material that we presented, and we're gonna send that ebook to you free of charge as well. So if you have questions, concerns, or feedback, you know where to find me. I'm always online on LinkedIn. You have my email address. You can send me an email. Let's get in contact. Let's make this mentorship better for you and for the community. All right. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.